We have one.
Except my rooms in my house, she's designing everything else around the world. But still, I'm a forgiving person, magnanimous by heart, so I will take that. But having said that, the book does contain a few things that I would like to mention, even though it may sound strange because she's my wife and we've been married to each other for over 30 years, and it becomes the duty of a husband to talk like this, but only as an individual, because me and Gauri have known each other. She was 14, I was 18. And we've known each other for years. And sometimes when you know each other for very many years, a sense of appreciation for each other's work starts diminishing because you take it for granted. I've been doing what I do for a long time. And Gauri has played her part in the best way possible. We've raised 3 beautiful children. She's been a wife of a movie star who became extremely popular because of the grace of God and people like Suhail. But there was a passion, part of the journey, but she's always been a little creative about things, how she would do a space or do a little drawing or a painting. And I think for about 25 years of her married life, or at least 23, 24 years of her married life, we were just so busy settling down in Mumbai. And, this overwhelming response we got from the profession that I am in, just to deal with it and lead a normal life, bring up children, that she never realized that there was an aspect of hers which needed to have some kind of life or some kind of, give vent to it. This book, I think, stands for all that. It doesn't make a difference to all the youngsters, all the people who miss out on a dream of their life to be creative. You can start at any age. I think Gauri started mid-40s.
Well, the book is more about design, as you know. Shahrukh has already told you. Well, it charts out my journey as a designer. Anyone who's interested in design or they want tips on interior decorating their homes. So I've just compiled everything together for people to go through design and whoever is interested. And basically when I chose this profession, designing homes, bringing them to life, was extremely satisfying, exciting, and seeing a smile on the client's face it just gave me so much joy that I enjoyed it so much. I said I have to pen down all those thoughts and all the designs, all under one book, so I decided to just have it all together in this book. So that was the reason to just have this book put together.
Yeah, and looks gorgeous. You also mentioned in the book that probably the first redesigned your Delhi home, and you also designed Mannath, where you currently live with Shahrukh and the kids. So what are your favorite spaces, Shahrukh?
May I is it okay if I talk in between, or it's
yes,
just
yes, no, it's a conversation, so please butt in.
If it's a show, I can just sit and look pretty.
No, I was going to ask you, this question was for you, and both of you can chime in.
Okay, I just want to say that, when we bought the house we live in now, it was way beyond our means. And being from Delhi, one was used to living in bungalows. One did not realize that Mumbai has a whole system where apartments are even more expensive and bigger, but we are not used to it. Not because I was very well off, it's just that everybody in Delhi seemed to have a bungalow. And we'd come from there, and we used to live actually to the house next to Taj, right here, Millie, and which was my director's house. He had lent it to us and said, you stay here as long as you're making films. And we had not too much money, so as soon as we mustered up some money, we said, we'll go and buy this bungalow. And it was way beyond our means. But we managed to buy it, which was one thing. And then you had to rebuild it because it was quite dilapidated and kind of broken. And then we didn't have money to furnish it. And of course, we called one designer. The lunch that he served us, telling us how he'll design this house, was way more than the salary I used to earn in a month. And we're like, this guy's going to charge a lot. So how do we do this house now? We bought it, what do we do with this? And then the only person to turn was, I said, listen, Gauri, you have little artistic talent. Why don't you become the designer of the house? So actually, Mannat started like that. So whatever little monies we earned over years, we kept on buying small things. I remember we had gone down once even to South Africa, I think, and we had little money and we bought the leather for the sofa that we'll put on. And all those small things we used to buy with, at that time, when you